about an hour-and-a-half commute every morning. So I wake up at around 5 a.m., sometimes earlier because of homework. I'm really busy. I'm on the dance team, co-captain of the dance team, and then of course in Link I'm in a few other academic societies, National Honor Society, so I've done a lot of initiatives in the community. So I don't get home usually till like 8:30. Wait till my brother gets done with his homework. Usually I have to help him with that, with my mom helping him. And then once they go to bed, I can do my homework. So I start at maybe 10 and then don't go to bed till about 2 a.m. Through it all, I mean, even on my commute, it's a dangerous commute. I do travel through Ashland, and 79th Street is like one of the worst streets in Chicago. It's a long day every day, but I'm motivated to, you know, do it, and just the success looming in the background of it all is just encouraging me to keep going. I would say that I had a pretty nice childhood. I grew up middle class. Like, it didn't really hit poverty and, you know, all the struggles. It didn't really hit till like 7th, 8th-ish. 6th grade, it got a little rocky. Being virtually homeless and barely having anything to eat, a lot of times not having food. My dad leaving my family. I mean, just things I could have never foreseen and stuff I could hardly prepare for, you know. I definitely relied on family, Link, school, all of that. It was the end of my freshman year, and my parents didn't have my tuition money, and I couldn't go back to school sophomore year, and I was devastated. I mean, my parents were telling me, you know, Taylor, you're probably gonna have to go to, you know, like Bogan. It was really scary just to think about that. All my friends were like, when are you coming back? And, you know, I didn't explain to them my situation, but Link was there, and they called my school, and thank God they had some funds to allow me to go back to school that year. I was just so close to just everything just being torn apart. I mean, no Ignatius, because I'd be out of Catholic school, it'd be no more Link. It would just be not the vision of success that I'd hoped for, and Link was there.
It's kind of amazing. I have great admiration for her as a human being, as another woman, and I have great hopes for her in the future. She has great desire, great faith, and great discipline. I wish for her to continue on her road of putting the work in and just not forgetting all of the challenges that she's been through. I think sometimes, especially if you go off to school that's far away, you know, it just seems very far, you know, just everything seems disconnected. And I think keeping all of those things in mind of where you came from will just help you to propel you forward.
You know, as I've grown up, it used to just be me, just self-motivated. Of course, you know, my parents were encouraging, but as I've gotten older, it's really turned into, I've been taking my motivation from the resources around me, such as Link Unlimited and school and things of that nature. So definitely that helps me every morning to put a smile on my face and say, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to get things accomplished, you know, because I'm a successful person. I mean, I'm a Link Scholar. That's what it means to be a Link Scholar. So.
My goal now is just to graduate with honors and be in the top of my class like I've been doing, you know, since day one. You know, that's kind of motivated me to know that once I graduate and walk across that stage, all my trials and tribulations that I faced since I was, you know, growing up as a child, that it's definitely paid off. Been through a lot. I faced the death of my mother, dying from cancer, when I was going into high school, and that was definitely hard for me. My dad helped me get through it. That was just something that I didn't expect to experience, especially going into high school. God knows that I really wanted to give up. I really didn't want to just try anymore, like, cause my mother was the person that was keeping me strong. But Link helped me through it. They was always there for me from day one. They knew that she had passed away from the jump, so they were always there encouraging me, helping me, but also, you know, not letting me slip and fall behind the cracks just because of the situation. My dad has definitely, since I was born, even though I wasn't living with him, he's definitely been there for me since day one. And you know, a lot of kids don't have that in their life. A lot of kids don't have the father figure.
I'm just proud, just thankful that God helped his mother and I. God rest her soul, she's deceased now. But instill in him, you know, the principles of life.
I don't know, he was definitely a disciplinarian.
Well, there's still areas, you know, that we have to work on, but that's you know what parenting and his area is about. But yeah.
And I know he means well, and I know deep down inside, no matter, you know, if he punishes me or if, you know, if I don't think what he does is right, he loves me. So I have to look at the bigger picture, and I know that. So he's definitely just been a support system for me. He's, you know, he always puts his stuff aside for me.
You know, he's been my sidekick, you know, all of his life right there, and so, you know, it's kind of touchy. But you know, of course, I'm glad for him, happy for him, and definitely I'm gonna be his main support anyway.
You know, if I ever needed anything, he would drop everything for me. So I love my dad to death.
I'm gonna miss him a lot. Yeah.
What motivates me as a person is I want to be able to give back to all those people and all the organizations such as Link that gave to me. And that's pretty much my goal in life, is to become successful so that I can reach back and help those that help me. Link has made me into a leader. I consider myself to definitely be a leader everywhere I go. No matter where I am, I consider myself a leader. I can pretty much do anything, I can accomplish anything because Link has instilled that in me. As of now, being a Posse scholar, I received a full scholarship to Connecticut College. So I'm going to go there and be the best student that I can, and I'm going to graduate from there, and I'm going to go get my PhD in psychology, and I'm going to become a psychologist, and I'm going to be able to come back and help Link and sponsor another student just like Karan Hurks sponsored me. It's not easy being a young person in Chicago. It's not. But when you have people that actually care about you, it makes a difference. Because I know they say it takes a village to raise a child, and they definitely raised me with that entire village, and I would definitely remember that.
I applaud Link Unlimited for providing opportunities for professionals like you and me to be able to fund the kind of discipline, the kind of desire, and the kind of faith that's required to navigate the challenges of this world. Join me today in being a benefactor, a mentor, or just making a donation to Link Unlimited. $5,000 supports a Link Scholar for the entire school year. It will be an investment of a lifetime.